Welcome back to A to Z of Purpose and Legacy. Today's word is one that every one of us thinks about eventually, but often too late. Legacy. Legacy is not what you leave behind when you die. It's what you live every single day. So many of us think that legacy begins at the end, but the truth is you're writing your legacy right now with every choice and every word and every action. When I think about my father, I don't remember his big achievements. I remember the small, quiet moments, the stories that he told, and the encouragement that he gave. Legacy is lived in the present tense. Today, I want to share with you the three truths about legacy. One, it starts now. Two, it's written through people. And three, it outlives you when it's built on purpose. So, lesson number one, legacy starts now. You don't need millions of dollars, a world famous platform, or a building named after you to create legacy. Legacy is built daily through consistent alignment between your values and your actions. Every small choice is a little brick in the building of your life story. In 2021, a study showed that 77% of people believe the most important legacy they can leave is values and life lessons, not money. People don't remember the paycheck you earned or the car you drove. They remember the integrity you lived, the lessons you taught, and the example you set. Let's look at Tony Robbins. Tony didn't start with fame or fortune. He started off making $40 a week as a janitor, hungry to learn and serve others. And his daily habits of reading, modeling mentors, and sharing what he learned became the foundation of his legacy. Today, millions of people credit him not for his just events and his books, but for the consistent values he models: growth, contribution, and possibility. His legacy didn't begin when he became famous. It began the day that he chose to live his values with discipline and service. Your legacy begins now, not someday. Lesson number two, legacy is written through people, not projects. Legacy is written through people, not projects. Projects fade, profits disappear, but people remember how you touched their lives. The greatest leaders are not just the ones who create impressive products or companies, but the ones who invest in people, who pass the torch, who build others up to carry their mission forward. Here's an example: John Wooden. Wooden was one of the greatest coaches in college basketball history. But when his players talk about him, they don't dwell on the championships. They remember the pyramid of success, his quiet wisdom, and the way he taught life lessons through basketball. His legacy isn't measured in trophies, it's written in the character of the men he coached, who carry his teachings far beyond the court. Projects may end, but people carry your legacy forward. And that leads us to lesson number three. Legacy outlives you when it's built on purpose. There's a huge difference between ego driven legacy and purpose driven legacy. When legacy is rooted in ego, it dies with you. But when it's rooted in purpose, it multiplies long after you're gone. Purpose-driven legacy becomes a movement, not just a memory. Think of Mother Teresa. Her legacy wasn't about recognition or titles. It was about serving the poor, the sick, and the forgotten. even decades after her passing. Her missionaries of charity continue her work in over 130 countries. Her impact lives on because it was anchored in purpose, not ego. When your legacy is built on purpose, it outlives you. It becomes bigger than you. So here's something powerful you can do today. Imagine it's your retirement celebration and people are gathered to talk about your life. What three qualities would you want them to highlight about your legacy? Would it be kindness, courage, faithfulness, leadership, love? Now ask yourself, am I living these qualities today? If not, the good news is you can start now, today. Legacy isn't a someday project, it's today's practice. So, legacy isn't about what's written on your tombstone, it's about what's written in people's heart. And it's not someday, it's today. So, live your values now, and your legacy will take care of itself. Thank you so much for joining me today. If this episode spoke to you, please share it with someone who has shaped your own legacy, someone who's impacted your life in a way that you'll never forget, or someone who you want to inspire to start their legacy today. And don't forget to subscribe and press that notification bell and continue on as we go through A to Z in our journey through purpose and leadership.